Mela. Every child loves it, right? And why not? It is full of fun and attractive things जो हर बच्चा लेना चाहता है. But sometimes जो बच्चों को सबसे ज्यादा चाहिए होता है, वो उनके पास पहले ही होता है. Let's study how a child realizes this in the summary of the first chapter of Class 9 English Book Moments, that is, The Lost Child. This chapter is a story of a child who goes to a fair with his parents, and in the fair he gets mesmerized and attracted to a lot of things. वो मेले में खिलौने लेना चाहता है, स्नेक चार्मर की बीन का म्यूजिक सुनना चाहता है, बलून से खेलना चाहता है. He wants to go on the giant wheel लेकिन his parents refuse him for everything. चैप्टर के एंड में कुछ ऐसा होता है कि जब उसे कोई स्ट्रेंजर ये सारी चीजें ऑफर कर देता है, तो he strictly refuses all of these things and एंड में उसे इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए होता. So, story begins like this. Winter season अभी गया था and अब spring season आ गया था. The day was very bright and sunny. Village में एक fair लगा हुआ था. People were coming out of their houses to travel for the fair. Everyone was glad and well dressed and excited to attend the fair. Some people were going to the fair on horses, some on bullock carts, लेकिन बहुत से लोग पैदल भी जा रहे थे. A young child was also going to the fair with his parents. He was very happy and excited. He was running and jumping and was playing with his father's legs. अभी वो लोग मेले में पहुंचे नहीं थे कि रास्ते में उस बच्चे को एक टॉय शॉप दिख गई थी and he keeps on looking at the toys kept there. His dad went ahead of him and वो पीछे रह गया. Her mother shouted, "Come child, come." Kid obeyed her mother's calling and भाग के उनके पास आ गया. पर उसका ध्यान अभी भी टॉयज पर था. He desperately wanted a toy and pleaded his parents that he wanted. उसको पता था कि उसके पेरेंट्स उसको एकदम से मना कर देंगे. लेकिन फिर भी he did not keep this thing in his heart and he requested them for the toy. जैसा कि उसको पता था वैसा ही हुआ. After listening to his demand, his father looked at him angrily. His mother remained calm. His mother realized कि it was a happy day, free day and इस दिन बच्चे को डांटना सही नहीं है. उन्होंने बच्चे को अपनी उंगली दी पकड़ने के लिए और बोला, देखो बच्चे देखो, तुम्हारे सामने क्या है? Mother diverted the attention of her child from toy to mustard fields and she was successful in doing that. Now child was not thinking about the toy. He was attracted to the golden-colored mustard fields, which were spread throughout. He was very excited and happy to see the fields. He was noticing the butterflies, the dragonflies and the bees flying in the field. Now his attention got diverted to these butterflies fluttering in the field and he wanted to catch them. वो वेट कर रहा था जैसे ही कोई बटरफ्लाई सेटल डाउन होगी और उसके विंग्स रुक जाएंगे वो उससे पकड़ लेगा. वो बटरफ्लाई को पकड़ने की कोशिश करता है लेकिन वो उड़ जाती है. अब उसकी अटेंशन पैर से डाइवर्ट हो गई थी बटरफ्लाइज के ऊपर एंड वो पैर से पीछे रह गया था एंड हिज पेरेंट्स गॉट फार अहेड ऑफ हिम. अगेन उसके पेरेंट्स ने उसको आवाज लगाई कि आओ बच्चे आगे आओ और हमारे साथ यहाँ आकर बैठो. His parents were sitting under the shade of trees and were taking shelter under them. बच्चा अपनी पेरेंट्स की आवाज को सुनता है and he came running towards them. जैसे ही वो ट्रीज के नीचे आता है जहाँ उसके पेरेंट्स बैठे हुए होते हैं, a shower of flowers fell on him. He opened his hands to collect the falling flowers. तभी उसको डफ चिड़िया की आवाज सुनाई देती है. He got more excited and hurried towards his parents saying the dove. He forgot the flowers in his hands and ran away to see his parents. There he got attracted to the banyan tree and ran happily around the tree in circles. अब वो लोग निकलते हैं मेले में जाने के लिए और बच्चा भी नेचर के वर्ल्ड से निकलकर मेले की दुनिया में आ जाता है. After they stepped inside the fair, he noticed a sweets shop. He was tempted by the sweets displayed there and desperately wanted to eat barfi. एकदम कम आवाज में he murmured कि he wants to have a barfi. कम आवाज में इसलिए क्योंकि ही नोज उसके पेरेंट्स उसे बोलेंगे कि तुम मेले में आकार ग्रीडी हो गए हो एंड उसे बर्फी दिलवाने से मना कर देंगे। Next he noticed a flower shop and he was attracted to the garland of gulmohar flowers kept there. He wanted to wear a garland of gulmohar flowers but knew his parents would refuse him by saying the flowers are cheap. Next he noticed brightly colored balloons on a balloon seller's pole. He wanted to have one too. But उसको पता था कि उसके पेरेंट्स बोलेंगे कि बलून्स के साथ तो बच्चे खेलते हैं, तुम बड़े हो गए हो, and they will refuse the balloons too. Next he gets attracted to the snake charmer playing a flute, and he wanted to listen to the tune of his bean. But he knew his parents would say कि this sound is very harsh and you should not listen to it. Moving next वो एक giant wheel के पास गया। Giant wheel एक झूला होता है। उस जायंट व्हील झूले पर बहुत सारी कलरफुल लाइट्स थी और बहुत से लोग उस पर स्कूल रहे थे, झूलते वक्त हंस रहे थे और डर से चिल्ला रहे थे। बॉय काफी ज्यादा एक्साइटेड हो गया एंड अपने आप को रोक नहीं पाया। उससे उस झूले पर झूलने का बहुत मन कर रहा था। उसने अपने पेरेंट्स को आवाज लगाकर बोला कि मम्मी पापा मुझे इस झूले पर झूलना है, पर उससे कोई जवाब नहीं मिला। उसने पीछे मुड़कर देखा बट ही वॉज अनेबल टू फाइंड हिज पेरेंट्स। He got scared and started running here and there to find his parents. उसने बहुत जगह उन्हें सर्च किया, लेकिन उसके पेरेंट्स कहीं नहीं मिले। He was very scared and was crying. His clothes became dirty. He noticed a crowd of people in a temple and thought, मेरे मम्मी पापा वहां हो सकते हैं। वो उस मंदिर में गया and लोगों के बीच ढूंढता रहा अपने पेरेंट्स को, but he was unable to find them anywhere. एक काइंड स्ट्रेंजर ने उसको रोते हुए देखा and decided to help him. He went to him and asked him who his parents are. Boy was not able to tell the stranger about his parents and he kept crying and kept repeating that he needs his mother and father only. So stranger उसको हर वो चीज ऑफर करता है जो बच्चे को कभी चाहिए थी। Stranger took him to the giant wheel, which he wanted to ride so desperately, but the child refused to take a ride on the wheel now. Stranger takes the child to the snake charmer and asked him if wanted to hear the music of snake charmer's bean. But the child closed his ears and refused. He wanted to meet his parents only. Stranger उसको गुब्बारों के पास लेकर गया लेकिन अब उसको वो नहीं चाहिए थे। Stranger took him to the flower shop but अब उसे वो गुलमोहर flowers का garland नहीं चाहिए था। Stranger offered him sweets, but he refused. In the end, child just wanted his parents, and हमें स्टोरी से ये पता लगता है कि पहले तो child wanted to have everything in the fair, लेकिन जब उसके मम्मी पापा ही गुम हो जाते हैं, he wanted nothing and अब उसको अपने मम्मी पापा के पास जाना होता था। Most valuable thing in his life is his mother and father. So guys, this was the summary of this chapter. You can also go through the tests, documents and videos of this chapter in the class 9th course of EduRev Infinity.